do the 7 habits help you? Yeah.
Yes.
C.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. By being kind to others. Yes. By thinking win-win.
Yeah, because it's just really fun.
I use my time more effectively and set out my priorities.
I use respect.
Uso los 7 hábitos porque me ayuda a trabajar primero y luego jugar.
I just really take responsibility for what I do. I put first things first so that I can get the most important things done first. Period.
I use the 7 habits every day by getting up and going to bed. Getting up and showering in the morning before I go to school so I can look good. I don't know.
I would say yes, we sharpen our saw every day.
It's improved my grades.
My homework.
When I go home, I work on my homework first and like made me a better person.
Getting my things done.
Yes. Being in charge of yourself.
Mis calificaciones han mejorado porque hago mi tarea antes de jugar videojuegos.
Yes, by being proactive and not getting mad.
Yes, I use the 7 habits because when I go home, I do my chores first, see if I've got homework, then when I think I'm done, I ask my mom if I can help her with anything, and then I play things that I want to play.
Work hard as a team if you're synergizing.
Yes. By thinking win-win and thinking win-win and being on teams. We are all leaders!
Do you really use any of the 7 habits?
Sometimes she just tells us all about the 7 habits, usually when we're like kind of getting out of control, but mostly we're not using them. Yeah, sometimes. Clean my toys. First I work and then I play, actually.
Hago mi tarea primero y después juego.
In Spanish?
Another one I think we use every day is you start with the end in mind. When I give an assignment, I would hope that everybody would start by wanting to be at the end of that assignment. And so they would do what they have to do to get to the end so they'd be done with their assignment.
About synergizing. Okay, first things first. We always talk about those 2 things. We always have to dream it, we can do it. So you always begin with the end in mind.
Yes, by working together.
Yes.
Because you can use it during band, and like if you're having a problem, like synergize, where you can put first things first.
Like if you're behind on something, you can put it first and do something else later.
We use the 7 habits of PE.
Yes, because when we're at recess, when we're playing a sport, we make even teams, and when it's uneven, we pause the game and make it even again.
I begin with the end in mind to plan ahead with my goals.
No, are you kidding me?
Definitely, you got to synergize with your team if you want to come out with a great victory.
Yes, every single day I use it to do my chores and my homework.
Yeah, duh, every day.
Yeah, by cleaning my bedroom.
Sí uso los 7 hábitos todos los días porque quiero poner primeras cosas primero.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
I use them every day by working hard and doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yes, they make me do my homework before I watch TV.
I sharpen the saw because balance feels the best.
I wouldn't be able to tie my shoes without it.
I use them in sports so I don't look like a sore loser, and so we can have great plays.
Synergize. If we can synergize and band, if we're at a concert, it wouldn't sound so good if there was only one person playing. But if we played all as a band, it would sound good.
Yes, I do. Yes. At home when I help my mom do work and when I do my chores.
We synergize when we play Red Rover!
Do you use the 7 Habits outside of school?
I would say I use it all the time.
We've been learning the 7 habits here at Carey School, and we like to implement them into our home. And one of our favorite habits is synergizing. We can do chores out on the farm and work together, but we can also have movie night as a family and play together. So synergizing is working and playing together as a family.
I use the 7 habits in my church activities. I involved with youth groups and talk with them about the 7 habits, making wise decisions and putting first things first and making wise choices. So I use those in other activities.
We would use them a lot more if we would mostly like follow all of the 7 habits, but we don't really use them.
I do with my kids. We put first things first and they work before they play.
Yes, the habits help me outside of school every day because outside of school I have to do lots of different kinds of jobs, things that I need to begin with an end in mind about. I need to synergize. I also, outside of school, like to sharpen the saw. That's when I like to really relax and do those things that bring balance to my life.
I use it to deal with my brothers, to tell them to be proactive and take care of themselves.
Yo uso los 7 hábitos porque hago la tarea de afuera de la escuela.
The put first things first I use in my home a lot because instead of watching TV, I do my chores in my home first.
The 7 habits that help me at home, but because I do my homework before I go to bed.
We are leaders in track. So what has changed in your life because of the 7 habits?
Look then, look where my dad gets home. I get my work done now.
It makes me think a little bit more, makes me understand that getting rejuvenated helps. Try and think about things that are coming up rather than wait until they're right on top of you. And you know, there's always a winner and there's always a loser, but it's best to have a win-win situation where everybody can benefit.
The way I think of my parents and my schoolwork now?
I've been able to be more proactive and get the things I need to get done for schoolwork.
Get my homework done first and then do other stuff. I begin with the end in mind because then I put gas in the car before I go on a drive so I don't end up having to push the car the rest of the way.
Yo uso los 7 hábitos todos los días porque tengo responsabilidades como madre y como estudiante.
Mine is put first things first because sometimes my friends...
You have friends?
Yeah, and my friends want me to go do stuff with them and I have to do my homework first and then I get things done and get better grades.
Will the 7 habits help you next year?
Yes, I will because I'm going to study criminal justice and CSI, and I know there's going to be a lot of challenging courses, and I know I'm going to have to put first things first and take care of business.
The 7 habits will help me next year because I'm going into accounting and I'm sure the 7 habits will help me get through it.
The 7 habits will help me in college because I will put first things first.
Yes, I'll put first things first and get my homework done and get good grades in college, I hope.
Definitely, in college, the 7 habits will be useful.
Yes, 7 habits will help me because I'm going into physical exercise and I will have to put first things first and not goof around at college.